All right. Well, I've got some, I think they're going to be fun stories today. These are brand new. I've never read these before, so hopefully they just looked really good at the bookstore. So, oh, and just if you don't know, Booksmart is open. They'll let you in like one at a time, but it's mostly like, up at the curb kind of thing, but it is open. So, I picked up two books. This one is about Beauty and the Beast. And I don't know if you remember, a couple weeks ago, I read to you the true story of the three little pigs as told by the wolf. So this one is No, I Acted Like a Beast. The story of Beauty and the Beast as told by the Beast. Okay, so this is his version of what happened. I just thought he looks funny. I don't know. I don't know about you, but whenever I read Beauty and the Beast or see the movie, I always like it when he's the Beast. I gotta be honest with you, when he changes into the prince again, I don't really like that part. I love it when he's the Beast. So he's one of my favorite characters. So no lie, I acted like a beast. The story of Beauty and the Beast is told by the Beast, and it's by Nancy Lowen and illustrated by Christian Bernardini. So it looks pretty funny. So let's read it together. Roar, arr, grr. Yep, I've still got it. I might not look like a beast anymore, but I can still act the part. Notice that I used the word act. Acting changed my life. It got me into trouble. It got me out of trouble. It even got me the girl of my dreams. Oh boy. My name is Prince Elmer. If you believe the lies, I was once a spoiled brat who refused to help a poor old woman. Here's the real story. As a young prince, I was shy, so shy I wouldn't even answer the phone. And if a pretty girl came around, forget it. One day I read a notice in the newspaper. It says, theater auditions for the Three Billy Goats Gruff. Oh, we read that one. I decided then and there that I was done being shy. I was going to find my voice as an actor. Of course, I wanted the best part in the play, the evil troll who lives under the bridge. So I practiced and practiced, barked and hissed, growled as I brushed my teeth. I slashed at the air with my fork. On audition night, my head was so full of troll thoughts that at first I didn't notice the tug on my sleeve. It was a poor old woman asking for food. No, I roared, I won't help you, go away. Then I remembered that I wasn't actually a troll. Oh, I'm so sorry, I was just... But it was too late. Before my eyes, the old woman became an evil fairy. Fool, she cried, you act like a beast, you shall be a beast. But you don't understand. There is only one way to break this spell, the evil fairy said. A woman must fall in love in spite of your looks. She snickered. Like that's going to happen. Oh dear. Here is a beast. Oh, it's funny. I must have fainted because the next thing I knew, I was in a strange castle in the woods alone. It was the worst time of my life. I was hideous. Oh, sure, I had lots of fine things, but I had no one to talk to. To pass the time, I kept up my acting studies. In the garden, I put on one-man shows for the birds and the butterflies. I'm sorry, but the little teacup, him with the teacup is kind of... All right, I'll try not to laugh through the story. Then came a stormy night that changed everything. A lost traveler took shelter in my castle. I remained hidden, but I made sure he had everything he needed. It felt awfully nice to have company. The next morning, as he was leaving, he took a rose from the garden. That gave me an idea. Maybe I could trick him into coming back. I'm not proud of what I did next, but it worked. Is that how you reward my kindness? I roared. You will pay with your life. The man begged to say goodbye to his family. He promised to return, and he did, with his beautiful daughter named Beauty. Beauty had vowed to take her father's place. She felt responsible because she was the one who'd asked for a rose. For me, it was love at first sight. For her, not so much. Who could blame her? I had fur growing out of my nostrils. and I smelled like a barn. I went back to my shy ways, hiding behind drapes and ducking into closets. After a few days passed, Beauty figured out that I was more of a teddy bear than a beast. Imagine my delight when she started talking to me. We had a lot in common, including a love of good theater. I didn't have to do one-man shows anymore. I had a co-star. The more Beauty and I acted together, the more she got to know the real me. One day, Beauty asked to leave the castle. She wanted to visit her family. Okay, but you better come back. I'll die without you, I joked. And then my voice became serious. Really, if you leave me, I'll die. Yes, it was a bit over the top. What can I say? I'm an actor. And with that, she left. When Beauty returned, she found me lying on the ground next to the rose bush. Tried not to breathe. Beast, Beauty cried out. Oh no! Her tears poured onto my fur, but I didn't move. Oh, Beast, you're the ugliest creature I've ever seen, but I can't help it. I love you. I do. Is that his tongue sticking out? I think so. And just like that, the spell was broken. I got my happily ever after. I was a prince again. I married Beauty, and together we opened the Prince Elmer School of Beastly Good Acting. You should take a class. It might change your life. Oh my gosh, that is funny. All right, so it says think about it. Okay, so you need to think about things. Are you ready to think? Fairy tales have been around a long time, and they often have many different versions. What version of Beauty and the Beast do you know best? How is it different from this one? How is it the same? Well, I guess different was it wasn't told from his point of view. This one's a little bit funnier. And, well, same. Well, there's the same characters, right? Which one do I like the best? I can't help it. I like the Disney movie the best with all this singing and all this stuff. I just love that. All right, next question. How do you think the story would be different if it was told from another character's point of view? How about Beauty? Beauty's father. Ooh, well, I think we usually hear mostly from Beauty, but maybe his father, like he's worried that Beauty's in the castle. All right, next one. Imagine living in a world in which fairies, witches, or other magical beings could appear at any moment. How would that affect your actions? Well, I think I'd be scared of the witches, but the fairies and magical beings would be nice. Prince Elmer was in character when he was rude to the old lady, who was actually an evil fairy. Have you ever been so lost in thought that you did something you really felt bad about? Well, I think I probably bumped into things before. I don't know. I can't think of anything right now. Even if Prince Elmer had been rude on purpose, do you think he would have deserved such punishment? Why are we not? Well, I don't know. Turning someone into a beast is pretty harsh. I don't think I'd turn anybody into a beast, but I might get mad at somebody. Oh well, but that goes to show you, make sure you help people. Be kind to people. You never know if they're going to be an evil fairy and turn you into a beast. All right, thank you for reading with me this No Lie, I Acted Like a Beast. I thought it was pretty funny. Hope you did too. All right, bye-bye.